Hello, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your July mid-month checkpoint reading. So jumping in with a channeled message. We are in the final week of Cancer season. And for Sagittarians, that can be like a bit of a heavy season because Cancer rules the 8th house for you. And it's like boundaries and merging and power and sharing. It's very scorpionic things, right? I know Cancer rules the house, but the 8th house is those scorpionic things, right? Heaviness, inheritance, debt, all those heavy connections. But then the sun will enter Leo, and that will light up your 9th house, which is actually like the Sagittarius house, the philosophy and travel and big ideas. And so fiery, exciting, spirited energy. So if any of you are the Sagittarians who've been going through a little bit of a heavy time as you sort things out, I just want to give you some encouragement that things are about to light up. And as we are in the final week of Cancer season, I encourage those of you who need to take advantage of this time to feel deeply into what boundaries do I need to create situations and scenarios that I want. Like boundaries are not just to keep people out, they're also to keep things safely contained, like a creative project or your money or your energy. You know what I'm saying? So be looking at how you're taking, Spirit is using the phrase energy body. Also, hi, I'm Madeline. If we haven't met before, I'm an intuitive reader, I'm a medium, so I share what Spirit says first and foremost. But the cards are a wonderful vehicle. So let's pull some. Let's get into Sagittarius's second half of July. Spirit, the mid-month checkpoint for Sagittarius. What do you see for them? How and where do you see Sagittarius? And what do you see going on around them, Spirit? We want to share with Sagittarius what they need to know for their highest good. Want to help Sagittarius create a life of fulfillment, joy, security, abundance, ease, community. What do you want to share with Sagittarians in this chapter, Spirit, for their highest good? What do you want them to know? And if there's anything you want them to embody or reflect upon for their highest good, we want to know about it. Let's go, Sagittarius. In the back half of July, Spirit. Yeah, Spirit keeps using the phrase big ideas, which is very 9th house energy. Wow. See, it's about to get fun. It's about to get exciting. The season is changing. Oh my goodness. Hey! Oh my God. All right. Listen, when I say that Spirit is like, wow. When I say that Spirit comes through and says, wow, everything right up front. Okay, we could try to make this a 30-second reading, but we'll go just a little bit longer than that. So Sagittarius, here you are. Changing of the season. You are changing. Ups and downs are very normal when you're going through a shift, okay? And in this, like, I'm broadcasting from the United States, okay? So I can only speak for this particular culture that I grew up in, but this American culture really tries to, like, avoid looking at the downs. And when we're in a down place of boredom or stagnancy, or I don't know what to do next, or I do know what to do, but there's a delay and like I'm going to have to wait until this thing happens so I can do it. We'll talk about it. We tend to like have a strong aversion to that. And that is like having an aversion to yin or nighttime. Like we need it. If we didn't have it, everything would be havoc. Everything would be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you have, like I alluded to at the beginning of the reading, happen to be one of those Sagittarians that might be on like a bit of a down cycle, you are coming out of that cycle. Things are really lighting up. And as Spirit intimated, the heart of the matter, which is the position the Hanged One is here in, is take this last week and use this kind of sloggy, emotional. It can feel that way for some Sagittarians. Some of y'all have like strong Pisces and things like that. So being in your feelings or in your emotions or like in deep reflection on heavier things in your life is not necessarily a drag. But it's okay if it is. That's all right. We're heading into, again, this lit up Leo season. So in this time that you do have left in Cancer season, take some time, Sagittarius, and reflect. Let go of a little bit of attachment to worldly things. It looks to me like you're doing very well. The Emperor sits in the current situation. You're in a powerful position. It feels for a lot of you like you're probably creating some new rules for yourself, or you just have, like the boundaries that Spirit was talking about. This could be what some of you guys are kind of cycling into, where it's like, now I run my life in a totally different way and I really feel like I'm leading my life. Emperor things, right? Some of you are also building stuff from the ground up. Looks very powerful. I see celebration in the near future. You hanging out and talking with the people you love and being like, oh my God, this happened. I did it. I did it. I'm so excited. These cards correspond to each other because this is the situation evolving and this is the long-term future in the sense of a checkpoint reading. So long-term is, you know what, between 2 and 4 weeks, let's say. So in the very near future, you are being seen, celebrated, appreciated in multiple ways. It's like seen for your skills and talents, and also like loved and deeply cared for and supported and lifted. I'm hearing lifted. So fear not if you are in deep reflection and if you are still in some way finding like your compass or your true north, which is what Spirit is saying for a lot of you with this Hermit card. You are finding like your internal barometer, your own internal North Star. That is always, I mean, that's the Sagittarius's birthright, right? That's the whole thing, is like, what is the truth? And how do I fix the compass of my heart to always be oriented to truth? This is another opportunity. Now what the Spirit is saying, it's like you're ready to learn another truth about being seen. You're ready to learn another truth about your hard work is worth something. Whether it results in $1,000,000 check or a fucking object or whatever, that's not the point. Your sense of self expanding, yes, often does happen to lead to wealth and power. We won't deny it. We won't leave it aside. We won't minimize that. But that is not the point. The point is for you to feel fulfilled. Fulfilled. To be the youest you that you can be, because that is when people are going to see and be drawn to you, because that is when human beings light up the most, is when they are being their very selfiest self. You know, the Freddie Mercurys and the David Bowies of the world that, you know, I'm sure had countless stories they could have talked about of being made fun of being bullied, of being, you know, othered and homophobed and all the things, because they refused to be anything but themselves. But those little stories are so small in comparison to their grand experiences, adventures, and yes, achievements. But that's secondary, because I don't think that they are chilling in what we call heaven, talking about the stadiums they sold out. No, they're talking about the amazing things they created and the ripples they made in the world. And that's what Spirit is saying for you. How about it, Sagittarius? Create some beautiful ripples in the back half, okay? For yourself, and then they will spread out to others. So you can start with you. Love you, Sag. I hope this is helpful for you. And if I don't see you before then I hope I will see you in August. Till then.